Are we back up now?
Yep.
Uh,
No, why didn't it? Yeah, you guys
all right, sorry about that. All right, so that was the direct. How would you feeling on it?
I just feel like they just grabbed a lot of games and just tossed it in.
Yeah, they're just showing you everything that you're gonna waste your money on this year. Yeah, because
Like,
it's meant for the first half of the
well,
year.
no, yeah, I know, but it's like usually they have. I'm not gonna say that actually. They had pretty big name games. I just think Nintendo's really just doing remastered games. I don't think they're
Mm-hmm.
able to produce something new. The only new thing so far is just the Breath of the Wild and then Pikmin.
New as in make a brand new game, or new
Brand
as
new game.
in you,
Like basically like a new. I don't think they're able to create a new Mario game or anything like that.
unless they're already working on it.
Unless
Um, yeah, I don't think that. I just think they know what they're trying to make money due to the whole COVID and everything being back, and you guys are all gonna buy games that you already own. So they're like, hey, might as well just keep remaking them. But some of those games, like the original games, you haven't seen for like decades, so
Mhm.
they're bringing them back. The Metroid Prime looked interesting.
yeah.
It's still not the Metroid you guys thought it was gonna be.
No, and I kind of figured because they're gonna probably just do that. I'm just trying to put them there. It doesn't look even, but whatever. Um, at that point, they're just like stalling to for they could finish quotes unquote the
Mm-hmm.
new Metro Prime game. Unfortunately, so they're just throwing something there.
Yeah, I don't even think they're stalling. I just don't think they're gonna finish that anytime soon. The only games I cared about, honestly, was Dead Cells, Detective Police, Fire Emblem, Octopath Traveler 2, Metroid Prime remaster, and then Zelda. Dead Cells, it looked interesting. Even though it's still the style I don't like, I would probably try that one. Um, Detective Police looked interesting, even though it is turn based, but since it's on the Switch, I could give it a pass, and I'll see how that one does. That was the one where it's like it's the two different worlds, kind of. So you like the dude, and I guess when you go to the other world, you become like a cat, which looked interesting. I want to be the police cat. Um, then there was a few other like detective games, but I didn't care for those, like the Danganronpa Maker one that you
The
liked.
Code Rain.
Yeah, I didn't care for Code Rain. Fire Emblem. I was looking to get into a Fire Emblem. I was probably gonna buy Three Houses, but I might just go and get
The new one.
Engaged instead. Yeah, because Fire the Three Houses was like probably like their best one so far.
Yeah, I heard that one. I know the other ones wasn't as great because I have gotten the
Hmm.
one. I can't. I always forget the name of the one that I got.
Um,
Something Kings. I think it's the two Kings. It's the one that you could pick either the boy or girl, and it's like Dynasty Warrior type.
oh, okay, that was the one that came out last year.
2 years ago. The one that came out last year, I think it was the Three Kings.
No, the Three Houses
Three
came out like 2017, 18.
Oh well, dang.
Yeah, the one that is like where like you could run around beat people up. That's Mushima game that came out like last
Yeah,
year or the year before. But yeah, no, that's that one we'll see.
yeah. That one didn't isn't as popular because when I tried returning it, the GameStop actually told me we can't accept this. And I asked them why. They're like, we have a lot of these games in our warehouse because nobody wants it. I'm like, oh,
Yep. Yeah, fortunately, it has its hiccups. Octopath Traveler, I gotta play the first one. I have it on my Xbox. Give it a shot. Everything I've always heard about them, it sounds interesting, and I like the art style. So I'm definitely gonna give Octopath Traveler a shot. I might just, if I have it on the Switch, I'll probably play it more than on my Xbox because there's a bunch of bigger games I'll play.
that's what I was gonna say because those kind of games I feel like are more interesting on the. And it's weird because I would play it more if is on the Switch, especially if we're gonna take a long trip and I could just play it. That's a game that I would like to play on my Switch because
Hmm.
that's how I grew up playing those type of old school games.
Hmm. Then the Metro Prime Remastered. This was the one I actually played as a kid. I only played like a little bit of it, and I was like, yeah, I'm gonna end up probably getting this. It looks good. I believe they like kind of updated the control scheme for modern day gaming,
Mm-hmm.
so we'll see how that works because it's still
Yeah,
a Nintendo product.
I
Hmm.
wonder if they're gonna do what they did with Mario's the Mario one that had Mario 64, Mario Sunshine, and Galaxy. that they were selling it for a certain amount of times, and then after that date passes, they basically stop selling it.
It's on sale again.
It's on sale again.
Yeah, you can buy the hard copy now. And
GameStop.
yep, I
Oh,
was looking
snap.
at it. Well, I don't know. That's what I saw. I don't know if it's actually being sold, but yeah. I don't think it'll be that. I don't know. That's also stupid. Why have it at a certain amount of time you can only buy this thing?
Yeah, because I think they
It
do
was
that.
stupid.
They do that with a lot of the Mario games like that. Because I remember that my friend gave me one for the Switch for the Wii, and I tried playing it, and it wasn't letting me play it because it said the date for this already. I don't know. I don't know if it was for the game because when I put it in, it had like all the old school Mario games, but it wasn't letting me play anything.
Yeah, Nintendo's stupid. I don't know. I don't think it'll be that because if it was for a limited time, they would have said it like what they did for the Mario like 50-year anniversary or whatnot.
Yeah.
What's the game? I don't know. I'll give it a shot. That one I'll probably end up playing out for a little bit. The Metroid Prime.
Oh no, yeah, that one I'm gonna play a lot of. I'm gonna hold off on it though because if I buy it now, I'm never gonna play it.
Yeah,
I
you
guess
have
I
a
gotta
bunch
finish-
of things to
I still
do.
gotta finish the 150 games that I still haven't finished. That
Yeah, if you actually just
that I
sit
need
through and
to-
play beat one.
I'm gonna
But
do some.
then yeah, no, you're not. And then the last one was the Zelda. It looks interesting. I definitely got to finish. I got to play the first Zelda one because it looks like it's just gonna be a continuation.
It is, yeah. It's continuing the story of where they left off because how it ended. You could tell they ended it in a good way that even if they didn't decide to make a second game, they didn't have to. But they did leave like open room for it to like continue if anything. So and that game sold a lot. It was remastered when the Switch came out. It was one of the games that came out with the Switch, right?
So Breath of the Wild?
Yeah, because it originally came
No.
out for the Wii U.
No. Breath of the Wild was a completely brand new game for the Switch. It never came out for the Wii U.
It did.
You're thinking of no. Breath of the Wild was a completely brand new game. Came out 2017 for the Switch. You're thinking of Skyward Swords or something. Yeah, I know 1,000% it was a brand new. It was not a remaster. Breath of the Wild is.
The Legend of Korra.
Are you talking about a completely different game and arguing with me about it?
No, I'm not.
Yeah, Breath of the Wild brand new came out 2017. It was never a Wii game. Told you.
What did I hear people talking about? It?
No, I mean, because they're remaking Skyward Sword and the other one, which also, what happened to that? What did the remake for Skyward Sword just not happen?
Boom.
Wii U, unless they made it for both consoles, but it wasn't a remake.
It was because it came out originally for the Wii U, and then everybody bought it for the Switch.
Okay, let's see. Oh, you're putting Wii U. Just put when did it come out? But yeah, no.
But wait,
Go
what
ahead.
game did you ask me about?
What happened to Skyward Sword? Wasn't that supposed to come out?
No, it came out. It just that's one of the worst Zelda games that ever came out. They had to redo it more than once, and then everything that they added to the game. Because first of all, in the Nintendo 64 one, snap, what is that game called? Zelda, Ocarina of Time. You know Navi, how she stops you. Hey, listen, and she tells you stuff. In the Zelda Skyward Sword, the character who helps you out and gives you hints literally comes out every 15 minutes.
No, so I was right. Zelda Breath of the Wild was not a remake. They made it for both the Switch and the Wii U, but it was not a remake.
Well, that's stupid then.
No, they were still Wii U was still like making money somewhere for Nintendo. You know,
Really?
they like to
Wow.
spread their money.
Honestly-
So like I said, it wasn't a remake because they would have said remake.
I thought it honestly came out for the Wii U, and
No.
they're like, no, let's take it out for the Switch now.
No, it wasn't one of those games.
Huh.
Because I remember that they were all excited waiting for it, and they were like, "It's for the Wii U." We don't know why Nintendo makes weird decisions.
Yeah, honestly, yeah. But no, Skyward Sword, it's not.
WND. That's what it stands for. Weird Nintendo decisions. That's what it was. I'm trying to remember the thingy. Yeah. Boss be like, I see it, I'm right. No, well, you just find a little bit of evidence. You'd just be arguing the wrong sides. Go ahead.
Well, no, because I remember I was listening to people talk about it, and they're like, "Oh yeah, it came out for the Wii, and then they imported it into the Switch." So, in my brain, I'm like, "Oh, so it came out for a Wii U, and now it's coming back for
They
the
probably
Switch."
usually what happens is because one is weaker than the other, they make it for that one first, and then so like it has
The
a
gap.
ceiling.
Yeah.
Because if they put too much power, like the Switch will have, it wouldn't work on the Wii U. But no, they came for both.
So
Which I remember now thinking about it, it was like, why would you do that? It was stupid. But go ahead.
Yeah. So Skyward Sword basically one of the things that they messed up on is the stamina bar.
Mm-hmm.
So they added a stamina bar, and you want to know, and then they put these orbs to fix how quick your stamina runs out. But why would you put, if you're gonna put the orbs that's literally inches away from each other, why would you put the stamina orbs on there? Like, I understand the purpose of the game. That was supposed. Skyward Sword is the first adaptation of Zelda. It's basically the beginning of everything of Zelda. It's basically the beginning of everything. The problem is, it's not a good game. Because
Yeah, because that was the first Wii game. So that's the one that had like the. Was that the first one with the Wii game where they had the sword and whatnot?
no, I think the first one was the one that when Link turns into a wolf.
Oh, okay.
But
Okay, I was thinking that one because I
you might
remember
wanna
like
double-check that.
they've messed up a few of them.
Yeah, because the first one that came out for the GameCube was Wind Waker. Then after Wind Waker, it was Zelda's Twilight Princess, I think it was. And then Twilight Princess, it came out Skyward Sword. And then, like I said, Skyward Sword was just so bad because every 15 minutes or every 10 minutes, the little person who comes out to help you to like, oh yeah, you could do this, comes out 5-10 minutes every time. And it's like you already did the thing. Like, for example, it's like, oh, I moved my joystick to attack like this, and this. After you do it, she's like, oh, did you know you could do this? It's like, yes, I just defeated 5 enemies before you told me.
Hilarious.
So
So
it's a broken game that they tried fixing, but they didn't fix it in the right way.
okay. So how do you feel about this direct overall?
So I'll give it like a 3. Because, like I said, I feel like they just tossed games in it to have it direct. Because they gave us Pikmin. That's one of the big ones. They gave us Zelda, which I'm a little happy about. They're giving us bigger trailers, but not a lot of info on the game, which I kind of don't mind. Because then it's not ruining anything for the game. And then Metroid Prime, unfortunately, it is not Metroid Prime 4, what everybody really wants. It is just here's this while you guys still wait 25 more years before we release 4.
Yeah. You guys are always going to ask for... I don't know. I just make fun of it because everyone's been asking for Metroid Prime 4. And I'm like, they either... No, they do care because they do have like people making it, but I don't know. Because they fired a whole team that was making it and they rehired a new group of people. So we'll see. That's probably another, and that happened 2019. They I want to say not Game Freak, but someone took back over it. So like the game's been in development for about 10 years. So now they're probably trying to fix everything and figure out what they're gonna do and if it's gonna be on this system or the next.
Yeah. The thing that I'm surprised about is like it's been how many years has the Switch been out?
5.
It's been 5 years and they still haven't given us a new Mario game.
Because the first Mario game came out the year it came out. There was a 2D right after it, but yeah, I don't know. Nintendo got rocked hard by got hit the hardest by COVID because everything they do comes from Japan.
Yeah.
Xbox has like a few other like places where they get their things from either Taiwan or different countries. The reason like Xbox kind of bloomed during COVID was they have other places they can still make it. Nintendo and PlayStation have most of their stuff there, but the PlayStation, Sony has a few other options. Nintendo was just straight Japan. I mean, it's just straight China. So that and all their stuff, and so they weren't able to keep selling things.
Yeah.
And then their country shut down a lot more than the rest of us did. And so yeah, they've had problems. So they've been like losing money, but making up with these older games. So we'll see what ends up happening with them.
Yeah, well, unfortunately, I think the next time we'll get like a single play because I think the only system that ever gotten 2 straight up Mario games, like standalone Mario game, was the Wii, was Galaxy 1 and Galaxy 2, and it was technically the same video game.
64 did it too. Wait,
No.
did 64 do it? No, it just had that. Then after that was the GameCube. They
Was
had
Mario
Sunshine, and didn't they have the first Galaxy?
Mm-mm. First Galaxy was Wii, and then Galaxy 2 came out for Wii also. The only thing that they did was GameCube was they did Mario Sunshine and then not Mario, Luigi's Mansion.
Okay.
But the Wii is still notorious for the first ever system to have two standalone Mario games. And the thing that everybody could probably agree was Mario Galaxy 2 was okay, but it was kind of the same thing.
Oh, they had Paper Mario. Okay, so you're talking about like the same
Yeah,
universe.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So 1D and 2D. You used
Yeah.
to do 1 and 2
Because
okay.
Nintendo 64 did That was the
original
first time
Paper
that Paper
Mario.
Mario came out. And then the Thousand Year Door came out for GameCube. We had a lot of multiple Mario games, actually. I guess they were trying to make the Wii like the number one thing, but it wasn't working.
No, the Wii is still like third best selling console of all time.
But like, do you know what
Actually,
I
no,
mean?
not anymore. The third best selling console also Switch.
Yeah, because they came out with two Paper Mario games for the Wii, I believe.
The Paper Mario 2 and then like the remake for the GameCube one.
It was
I want to say, unless it was something else. But yeah.
because the DS was out actually. The DS was doing pretty good by itself also. So that
Yeah. Well, for me as well, I think overall this is a 3 out of 5. It's a good direct. It's not a crazy one. It's not a bad one. The 40 minutes is a decent runtime. For me personally, it's a 2. Like I don't care game wise about a lot of the things except the handful of games that they have. And this is really for like gamers on the go. I'm not a gamer on the go. I'll be chilling at the crib. So
yeah.
we'll see the handful of games that I'm gonna narrow that small list down to a smaller list, and then I'm probably gonna pick up like at least 2 of the games
Oh yeah.
and see what I'm gonna do from there.
I know if the only one that you put like the one that I'm guaranteed that I know you will get will be Metro Prime.
Yeah,
'Cause-
that one I'm probably gonna get.
Yeah. So that one's the only one that I could see. Honestly, that's the only one I see you grabbing. Any other one, I don't honestly. I see you like thinking about it, but you might not because it's
I
turn-based.
think the only other one I would take a flyer on would probably be. That's not a guarantee. That's I might do. I'll probably do the detective police thing. Zelda, I know you're gonna get it, so I'll just play yours.
Yeah.
I would give the detective a shot, and then I'm gonna get a Fire Emblem game. It's just if I'm gonna get 3 houses or this new one, and that one I'll decide. I'll probably get that in the next like month or so.
Okay.
But yeah,
Yeah. No.
all right, man.
Well, that's
That's
pretty
with
much
us?
it. That's all. No, that's. I'm just gonna vote that this is a 3, and hopefully soon we get something new.
Thank you for listening.
And we'll catch you next time.
You're